Hello, welcome. My name is Emily and I have a cold. I think you can tell, but I'm gonna try to film this video anyway. It's just a sore throat and it doesn't hurt that much at all. It's just... I'm sounding a bit strange. Well, this is going to be my eyeshadow palette inventory and declutter. I did one of these last year, in the end of last year I think it was, but I think I uploaded it not that long ago, and that was only my smaller sized palettes. I'm gonna include them here too, because then you get an overview of everything that I have. And I hope I'm gonna declutter some, because I have way too much. So first some numbers, and then we will see what my numbers are in the end of the video. Last year I had 54 at this time, about this time of the year, and I bought 15 new palettes. So that was a lot, and in the last video I gave away 5 smaller palettes. I threw away 3 because they were old and nobody wanted them. And that leaves me with 61 palettes that I have now. If that number isn't correct, I don't know. But we will say that I have 61, and then we will count from that how many I keep after this video. In the end of this video, I should say. So, I don't have that many brands, sorry, that I have very many palettes from. Most of my palettes are like one from a brand here and one from a brand there. I have some like Natasha Denona, Colourpop and Tarte. That's the brands I have the most from, and some others that I have like 2 from. But we're gonna start with the ones I have just one from each brand. So it's gonna be a mix with the smaller sized palettes and the bigger. I'm not gonna bother to keep them apart. We will just go through. But I'm going through the smaller sized kind of fast. I'm not gonna do swatches either. So first we will start with Yves Saint Laurent, very reflecting, and this is, I have to read because I don't have my glasses on. It's called, why can I? There, Couture palette in number 9. It looks like this. Purpley pink palette. Have not really used it, maybe like a couple of times, but I'm gonna keep it just because of that. I haven't used it. So that's one. Then I have one from Viseart, and that is called, it looks like this, it's the Petite Pro. And I don't think it has a number, I don't know. It's looking like this, and let's see if I have Petite Pro. It's just, I can't find a number. It's kind of, I don't know, muddy. Dark, but it's fine, and you can pop these out, so I'm gonna keep that too. Haven't used it that much, so I might as well keep it. One I did declutter the last time, but I couldn't find anybody who wanted it. I think it was like that, I have to see, or did I keep it? Anyway, the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips. Either I was thinking about declutter it, or I couldn't find anyone who wanted it. I don't remember, but it's here still, and it's too old to like try even further to give it away to someone, so I'm not going to. We'll see if I can find it here on my list. It's a long list, and it's very, lots of things that makes it harder to read it. And I like to write with my pen, and that's how it is. Then it gets messy. Where is it? I can't find it. But the shimmer strips anyway. and it's very old. I like this color. I know I do, and I'm gonna keep it till it's going bad, I think, because it's called the Shimmer Strips. So that's that. Then I have one from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is called the Rebel. It's the green one. Haven't used this that much either, and it is staying. All of these I have shown so far was in the previous, and I'm sweating, previous video. So then I have one from Clarins. It's the 02 one. Looks like this, reflecting, yes. And it's called iQuad Mineral Palette in 02. Looks like that. Sorry about the glare. It's just a neutral little palette that I'm keeping. And then I have one from Delilah with a little pouch. The Clarins one had that one, a pouch like that too. This one, the Color Intense eyeshadow palette in a Jezebel. I think this was the last palette I bought before the new year, the new year as I count them. This is a good little travel palette, kind of cool tone, which is nice sometimes. Do I have any more small palettes? Yes, this one was in the previous inventory too. The Smashbox one. I gave away the other one. This is the Cover Shot in Smoky Eye palette. I couldn't find anyone who wanted this, so I kept it, and that's fine. It's a bit dark, so I understand why. Anyway, I couldn't find anybody who wanted it, so it's fine. Then on to palettes that I haven't shown in a year, and some of them are small, but I didn't include them in the previous video because you can see my storage here. I think you can see it's a see-through, but there I have my like bigger sized palette, and this one too. Then I have a little box here that I store my smaller sized palette. So that's how I divide them. First we have one from e.l.f. That is the Mad for Matte palette. It's the only one I have from e.l.f. I got rid of another one in the last declutter, and it looks like this, and it's a matte, very neutral palette, and I'm gonna give this away. I have hardly used it, and I don't need it, and it's very like nothing special to me, so it's better that someone else can get use out of that than me. So that is the first one I'm getting rid of. We have one from Dose of Colors. It's the Marvelous Mauves, and it looks like this, and I like this a lot, so I'm gonna keep it. Then we have one from Ofra that I got in a subscription box, and I haven't hardly used it, so I'm gonna keep it just because it looks nice. We'll see. And then I have got another one in a subscription box from Becca. It is the Ombre Rouge eye palette. I don't know if it has an English name, but this is how it looks. It's a very neutral, but I think it's kind of handy because it includes just 5 colors, and that's pretty good. We have one from Pure, very old but works very nicely. I like it, and I'm gonna keep it. This was very this was in my Pandos eyeshadows very a short time ago. You can say that. It was in my project. Okay, then we have this one from Juvia's Place, the Masquerade Mini, and it looks like this, which I'm also keeping. We have one from Tati Beauty, the only one that exists. And it looks like this. It's a very nice palette, so I'm keeping that too. It's very heavy. Then we have one from Bare Minerals. It's the Bare Essentials, and it's kind of dirty. I don't know why. I like this too. I think it looks lighter in the viewfinder than it is, but it's a very nice palette. Very nice consistency of those eyeshadows. Then we have this one, Dream Without Fear, Love Without Limits, Certified, the Affinity 2 palette. This was in the project Pan Those Eyeshadows too. And it's a blue-green palette. I don't have anything like this, so I'm gonna keep it even though it wasn't my favorite, but it's fine. And this one is the Pixie by Petra. It's the Natural Beauty palette. It's the cool toned version, or neutral cool toned. I'm gonna keep that because I haven't used it that much either. Then we have this one, the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette, the first one. Looks like this. And I have a little pan there. That's very rare for me. And this is very old, but I'm gonna keep it. I like this. Only one so far that I'm getting rid of. It's not gonna be a lot, but I hope it's gonna be more than just one. And then we have this one, the Morphe 35O palette. What happened to this? Oh, look at this. Can you see the empty pans there? I think I haven't dropped it. It must be, it's so sad to say that, but it must be the cleaning lady, and she must have been vacuumed up the pans. It's 3 that's missing. This one here and these 2 here are missing, and she must have covered up the mess. That's a bit of a shame, I think, that she didn't say anything. It's 3 shimmers that are gone, and it's no trace of them in here, so someone has done something to this, and this was in this storage, I think. But this I'm gonna give away, but it's sad that it's looking like this now, but someone may want it anyway. I get so annoyed with things like that. If it were my children, but I know it wasn't because they are never in here and they are like 18 and 20, and if they had broken anything they had said it to me, I'm sure. But she had broken things before and she doesn't say anything. Okay, but this is going. But it would have been much nicer to give it away like it looked the last time I looked at it. Okay, that's that. I never use it, so that's why I give it away. It's so big and I don't like that big palettes. Then we have the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm gonna keep it, even though I haven't used it in a long while. I'm gonna keep it. I have the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette that I'm gonna keep too. It looks like this. This is pretty nice, I think. And then I have 2 more from brands I only have one of. First we have the Uoma Black Magic palette. This is a new one. And it looks like this. It's a green and yellow and burgundy kind of palette. And I'm going to keep that, of course, because it's newer. And the Koki Pure Magic eyeshadow palette is also a newer one. It looks like this. Green shades and purples and a mixture of things. And that I'm going to keep too. Haven't hardly used that at all. So then we're going to the palettes that I have 2 of. We can start with these 2 from Wet n Wild. I have the Petal Pusher and the Comfort Zone. And I'm gonna keep the Comfort Zone because I like it. Sorry. And it's old, so. And then I'm gonna try to see if someone wants the Petal Pusher. I like it okay, but it's not something I use often, so I might as well try to give it away. Then we have 2 Milani palettes, the Gilded Coast, and it looks like this. I'm not sure about this one. The blue ones, I bought it because of the blue ones, but they are like, they have a black base, so they doesn't appear very blue, which bothers me a bit. But I think I want to try it some more to see if I want to keep it or not. So this is, I'm keeping it, but I'm not sure of it. Because when I want blue, not like black with a hint of blue. And then we have the Soft and Sultry palette that I've hardly used. I've used it, but not much. But I think I like this, so I'm gonna keep it. We have 2 Stila palettes. One of them is in the Pan Those Eyeshadows project right now, and it's in the light palette. I'm gonna keep this, but I will probably depot the shades I like and throw away the rest. We will see. It's kind of dark. The lighter shades are nice, but the darker shades isn't that good, I think. But they are old, so it may be why. And then this one, the Stila I Wonder palette, is in my 50 Shades of Purple project. So I'm keeping that. Then we have, what else do we have? We have 2 from, it's so many palettes here on my table. We have 2 from Zoeva. We have the caramel melange. Looks like this. I'm gonna keep this, but I might get rid of this one, the matte one. Let's see, I will look at this one. I think I will. I have these colors. I'm gonna try to get rid of that. Then we have 2 from Catrice. Both are new. The first one is called Pro Slim Eyeshadow Palette in Lavender Breeze. And these were very affordable, and I haven't tried them yet, so I'm gonna keep both of them. It's a purpley pink kind of palette. And the other one is called Bold Gold Pressed Pigment Palette. Haven't tried that either. It looks like this. I'm going to keep it because I don't know if I like it or not. Then we have 2 from Sleek. And the first one is called Storm. This is very old and I never use it. It looks like this. It's kind of dark and stormy. And I'm gonna try to give this away too. And the other one is called Oh So Special. They look the same in the packaging. Whoa! And this is looking like this. And I never used this either, so I'm gonna give this away too. Hope someone wants them. And what else? Then we are up to the palettes. I have 3 from the same brand, I think. We can start with NYX. I have this Butt Naked Underneath It All combined palette with eyeshadows and other things here, face products. I'm gonna keep it because I haven't used it in a long while and I want to try it out and see what I think about it. But yeah, it's not something I use often at all. And then we have these 2, the Perfect Filter. One is called Golden Hour and the other one is called Olive You. Golden Hour I recently used in the project and those eyeshadows, and I'm gonna let this go too, because I have lots of these kind of shades and I never use this, so it might as well go. This one I think I want to keep. I have to look at it. Looks like this. It's more of a greenish kind of. I like the green in here. It was in my project and it has a dip. But do I need this? I don't know. I have to think about that one. Maybe not. Of course I don't need it, but do I want it? It's gonna be a maybe one. Okay, that's that. Then we have the palettes I have 3 from, and that's only one brand, I think. It's Odin's Eye, and I'm gonna keep all 3 of those. A new one is this Saga of Freja, and it's a Swedish brand, so it's I say it in Swedish. It looks like that, and it's a little book, so it has also, this was hard, these shades, and I have kept the plastic on, but very colorful there, and the other one without the plastic looks like this, and I bought them for a very good price, half the price or something. Haven't tried that, so I'm keeping that. And Elva, I have Elva 1 and Elva 2. Elva 2 is the one I've had for a while. Looks like this. I like this. And I have used it. And the Elva 1 I just bought, so I haven't tried it out yet. Maybe I tried it, I don't remember, but I'm gonna keep it. Looks like that. And we have 4 from Urban Decay. I have the Naked Basics. I got rid of the what was it called? The orange kind of like this. And I kept this, and I'm gonna keep it now too. I have the Reloaded one, this one, and I'm gonna keep this too. It was a long time ago I used it, so I want to try it out and see what I think about it. I have this one, the Naked 2. It's the only like original Naked I have, and it's always been very hard to open up. And I'm gonna keep it for now, and then we will see. Maybe next year. I'm not. But I like it, so I'm going to keep it. And the last one I have is this Born to Run, and I'm going to keep that too. This is more colorful. That's that. Then what else? We have some Tarte ones. I have 4. First we have the Pro To Go Tartiste. This one, which I like. Keeping the Toasted Tartelette one. This is like the 35O or other, this one maybe, the NYX shades. Because I got rid of both of them, I'm going to keep this one. I'm not that fond of shades like that, the very warm shades. Dream Big palette from Tarte, looks like this, and it's nice too. And the last one is this Make Believe in Yourself, this one, the wheel. Haven't used it that much, but I'm going to keep it. So that's that. Then we have some Colourpop. I have 5. Yeah, and I have, yeah, we go with them. Truly Madly Deeply. I like this. Looks like this. It's a nice palette. I bought the Tinkerbell Sprinkle a Little Magic. Haven't used more than maybe like once or something. It's nice, so it's pretty new, and this one is pretty new too. The Mandalorian Star Wars palette. Looks like this, and when I see this, I think I may not need to keep the perfect filter. I'm gonna swatch the green I like and see if I can. The green in the NYX one looks like that, and it doesn't show up as it does to me. But I'm gonna swatch. That is lighter, but maybe in the Tinkerbell palette there are something that is. No, it's not. But I don't. I'm gonna get rid of that too. The next one, the perfect filter. I have greens, even if they're not the same. They not at all the same. But I don't need exactly that color, and maybe I have it elsewhere. Who knows? Then we have the California Love palette. And this is also a warm toned palette that I'm going to keep. So I have at least 2 that are very warm toned. I know I have one more that I'm going to show you in a second or in a minute. And I have this one which is new, the Fade Into You. I haven't used this at all yet. And this is my only very colorful palette that I have. And then the last brand is Natasha Denona. I have 5 from that brand too, and everything is new since the last video I did for a year ago. I have 3 small ones. I have the mini gold, and this one, and it looks like this. I have this one that I got for free, the mini love. Looks like this. And the mini glam that I kind of bought by mistake. This one. But it's not the same colors as in the big one, because I have the glam bigger one too, and I can't find the exact shades, so it looks like this. I like this. And the last one I have is the bronze palette that I kind of regret that I bought because it's so warm toned, but it has some more reddish colors which I think I like. We'll see. I haven't used this more than maybe once, or maybe not at all. I don't remember. But that's that. Now on to how many I'm getting rid of. The e.l.f. one, the 2 NYX ones, that's 3. The 2 sleek ones, that's 5. The Zoeva, that's 6. And the Wet n Wild, that's 7. 7 out of, no, and this one, 8. 8 out of 61 is not, it's not a lot, but it's something. And this one was very disappointing to open up. Oh, I'm so mad. I think it's so bad to not say anything. I mean, she didn't do it on purpose, and of course I would have forgiven her for breaking this, but I don't like when they don't tell me. So, 8. I'm gonna try to give them away. If I can't, I will decide if I'm gonna throw them away or if I'm gonna keep them anyway. But that's that. That's everything. And that means that I have 53 palettes now, and that's more. That's better. Hopefully I don't get anything back, but I don't think anyone wants this. I don't think so. But we'll see. That's that. Have a nice day. Bye bye.